Hi, I'm James Williams, and this is Chimes Media. Now, a bit of news on the parental rights, and this comes from an article from the Parental Rights Foundation. I think it's a US organisation, but it's an interesting thing because it's probably the sign of things to come. So basically, the headline is Bill Crouch is the West Virginia's Secretary of Health and Human Resources. And he's the head of the department, right? And he says the federal government has always paid us only if we pull children from their homes. Now, I think this is a bit of a universal problem, not just in West Virginia. The tendency is to drag kids into foster care, and they think, well, very often it's because they are in a dangerous situation. At least I hope it is, but not always. Anyway, Crouch spoke to state lawmakers about upcoming changes resulting from the Family First Prevention Services Act, which is a radical change, which was recently passed as part of the federal spending bill and will be coming into force in October 2019. Now, this I expect to be repeated, not just across the United States, but hopefully across the world. And what it is, it's putting families first, rather than just saying, well, let's take this kid away because his mother drinks too much or whatever. You know, they treat the family as a holistic unit and try to resolve that problem in a certain way. Of course, there's going to be cases where you've got violent parents who are, psychopathic or whatever, and are going to put the children in mortal danger. There's going to be cases where you're going to have to take them away, but there has to be some effort to try and keep the family, sort the family out and keep them together. Now, basically, Bill Crouch says, if we can keep children in the home, that child has a much better chance of being successful and proceeding through life in a healthy way. Studies have repeatedly borne it out, including a recent study from Finland in The Lancet, which is a medical journal. And that's this year, 2018. The study tracked outcomes for children first placed in foster care at ages 2 to 6 years and found that in their 20s they showed markedly higher rates of substance related disorders, psychotic or bipolar disorders, and other psychological disorders as well, and a higher incidence of psychotic drug prescriptions and criminal convictions, a whole plethora of horrible things. And this was far higher than the control group of demographically similar children. Now, the Parental Rights Foundation does not condone addictive behaviours, of course. They emphasise that the parents bear a responsibility to their children and to society to be the best parents they can be. And that is not possible while fettered by drug or alcohol addiction. So it looks good for parents, and it's in the child's best interest. And until now, what has been holding up has been money, because if states, if organisations, social services, whatever they're called, get money for taking kids away, that is a perverse incentive. Now, I'm not saying that all social workers are out to grab kids off the streets or out of their homes, but there is an incentive there. You know, you think, well, okay, if we take this kid away, it's the safe thing to do, but we get loads of money as well. You know, and instead of working to try and keep that child together with its family. They say it's especially good news in West Virginia, where it will serve as an incentive to see as many as 85% of foster care children put back at home where they belong. That means to say 85% means, of course, 15% won't be able to. That's probably the 15% that actually are in real danger if they go back. Anyway, until next time, take care of yourself.